Yesterday's huge loss to Senate Democrats, thanks to the Gang of Eight caving in, is not the big win for Trump and MAGA Mike the Johnson that Republicans hoped it would be. There is no doubt in anyone's mind that what the Wall Street wing did makes Democrats look weak, but what their collapse also did was distract from what can only be described as a growing MAGA civil war. Both Trump and MAGA Mike the Johnson are taking it on the chin today. I'm going to show two videos that reveal the growing criticism and lack of support for Donald Trump and MAGA Mike. What you are going to see is that far from marching in lockstep the way they used to, the coalition is starting to fray. And nowhere is that more apparent than with the unctuous Speaker of the House. You would think that after such an epic collapse by Senate Democrats, that MAGA Mike would be doing a jig, that he would be gloating and talking about how the Republicans can finally introduce that famous healthcare bill that they have a concept of. But no. Instead, the Johnson had a very brief announcement, praised the Democrats who voted to end the shutdown, and then scurried out of the room before anyone could ask questions. Watch.
It's long overdue. That's the update I wanted to give you this morning. There are probably lots of questions, but I'm going to get a lot of my own questions answered later today, so stay tuned for more. Thanks so much.
Now, sure enough, questions were asked anyways. You can hear reporters hurling questions about the ACA, but the real question that Johnson was running away from is when is he going to swear in Adelita Grijalva? He has never looked more scared and pathetic than today, admitting once again that he doesn't know what's going on. Well, here's an extended view of MAGA Mike scampering out of the room, and it's provided by Lindell TV.
Would you guarantee that you would bring it to the floor?
That was weird.
But you're in Studio A. That's crazy.
Yes, the new supposed network of Crazy Mike Lindell was not happy with the Johnson treating the press like some kind of tool. After shooting this footage, Lindell TV posted this comment. In a rare move, Speaker Johnson exited his Monday morning remarks without taking a single question, leaving reporters stunned and scrambling down the hallway after him. According to gallery rules, the speaker is expected to take at least one question. Johnson has never skipped Q&A before. After weeks of daily shutdown updates and follow-up questions, the silence spoke volumes. Isn't that cute? It's almost like Lindell TV expects Republicans to govern. But seriously, when you have lost the support of Lindell TV, you have a problem. And MAGA Mike certainly has a problem. It's called the Epstein problem. The Johnson has been caught with his pants down and doesn't have any idea how he's going to cover for Trump now. And Trump is doing no better. Watch Fox's Charles Payne bring the receipts.
Okay, so the big word from last week was affordability, and I really wanted to have you on so you could define affordability for us. But here we go. The White House is floating this idea. Bill Pulte is saying, thanks to President Trump, we can indeed work on the 50-year mortgage, a complete game changer. How does that work in dollars? Here you go. 30-year fixed mortgage right now. You're paying $2,038 a month, principal and interest on a $400,000 home. At the bottom, under 50 years, you'd save a couple $100 a month at $1,822 principal and interest. That is proposed. Do you like this idea?
I do not like this idea. And again, it depends on how much the house costs and what, but if you just took a 4% interest rate, for a 30-year it would be $2,300, for a 50-year it would be $1,900. So you're saving almost $500 a month in terms of affordability. But by the time you finish paying this bad boy off, the 30-year you pay $359,000 versus a 50-year, almost $700,000, right?
Oh,
so it's just a gargantuan difference just to make people feel better, you know, and
that was Fox News, folks. Charles Payne is telling people that what Trump is proposing is just another way to rip off consumers, to send even more of their money to the banks. Nobody can defend this proposal, and Charles Payne absolutely refuses to. Now, of course, he has to heap some praise on Trump to be able to get away with it, but still, Payne is telling people that Trump's idea is hogwash, and Fox aired it. After allowing Trump to destroy farmers, consumers, and workers with his great tariffs plan, the right wing is starting to wake up to the fact that demented Donnie is about to drive them over the cliff, and their survival depends on jumping out of the car first. Now imagine what happens when the Epstein files are released. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You'll not only help out our channel, you'll be taking concrete action and helping get rid of Trump and the MAGA movement who ushered him in.